Well, we're doing question 1.1, and in the previous video, we did question 1.1.1. Now we're going to do question 1.1.2. I'm going to write the question here. 1.1.2. It says that x squared plus 10x plus 8 equal to 0. Okay, and it is said also correct to 2 decimal places. All right, let me give you a hint here. Whenever you see a statement like correct to 2 decimal places, or leave your answer in the third form, understand that here you don't factorize. Okay, don't factorize. This is it's a prime equation, meaning it's not factorizable. So what you can do then, you can either use the quadratic formula or use the completing the square method. Now let's start by using the quadratic formula here. The quadratic formula is given by x equal to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And the quadratic equation itself is ax squared plus bx plus c, and that's equal to 0. Now I'm gonna write x over here, x equal to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now there I'm going to, okay, we're going to identify the values of the coefficients a, b, and c. Okay, the coefficient a, b, and c is a constant term. So the coefficient of a here is just 1, the right one, because it's the number that's sent. We don't see it. If you don't see any number in front of the x squared, understand that the coefficient is 1. And then, okay, and then the coefficient of b is 10. So we're going to write here 10, okay, minus b, so minus 10, plus minus square root of b squared, so 10 squared, minus 4a, which is 1, and then c is 8 over 2a, a is 1. Now, we're going to substitute this in the calculator. I'm going to write here minus b, which is 10 here, okay. I cannot do the plus or minus together. I just first do the plus and then I'm going to do the minus after. So plus square root of b squared, so b squared, okay, minus 4a, which is 1, and then c is just 8 all over 2a. 2a is 1. Now, if you press this in the calculator, okay, this is what you get. We have like x equal to -5 plus minus square root of 17. Okay. Now there are 2 solutions here. First, with -5 plus root 17. So we can just press the SD button here to find the decimal values here. If you press SD, and then this tells us that it's 0.876, blah, blah, blah. Now we need, because the question says correct to 2 decimal places, we're going to look at the 3rd decimal place, which is 6 here. And because the 6 is more than 5, we're going to increase 7 by 1 unit, the 2nd decimal place by 1 unit. So the answer will be -0.88. Okay, so this will be -0.88. Now over here, we're going to change, because that was for the plus, now we're going to put the minus, the negative sign. I'm just going backward there to minus, and then we press equal, and then we're going to press down the SD button, this button here, SD, and then this tells us it's -9 points. We look at the 3rd decimal place, which is 3, and 3 is lesser than 5. So we just want to stop at the 2nd decimal place and then delete the other I mean, we're going to stop at the second decimal place. So this will be negative 9.12. So this is the solution. Now, the same question can also be solved by completing the square. By completing the square is when we find the C value that will make the left-hand side of the equation a perfect square. Let me prove you. Okay, I'm gonna move the boards like this. Okay. Now I'm gonna use here completing the square. Completing the square. I abbreviate it like that. Now, on the right, we have like x squared plus 10x plus 8 equal to 0, okay? So the idea is to make the left-hand side of the equation a perfect square. There's something like of the form, open brackets, write x plus a certain number to the power of 2. This is possible if we make the C value. The C value is the constant term equal to b over 2 to the power of 2, and then this is possible only when a equals to 1. Okay. In case a is not equal to 1, we need to divide the whole equation by the coefficient of x squared, meaning divided by a, in order to make a equal to 1. Okay, but in this case we are lucky because a is just equal to 1. Then I'm gonna write. Let's first find the C value. So C will be like b over 2 to the power of 2, which is b is 10. So 10 over 2 to the power of 2. So b will be C will be equal to 5 to the power of 2, which is 25. Now I'm gonna write x squared plus 10x. I'm gonna leave some space here and then move the 8 over, it becomes negative 8. Then I'm going to add the b value, which is 5 squared. Okay, 5 squared, because the C value, I meant C is 5 squared, and the value of C is just 25. Over here, I'm gonna write 25. Now, I plus 25 there. Actually, whatever we do on the left, we do also on the right. Okay, I added 5 squared on the left-hand side. I add 5 squared on the right-hand side. 5 squared is 25. Now, this value is the one that will make the left-hand side a perfect squared. So I'm gonna write it like x plus 5 to the power of 2 equal to 30. Excuse me. 17. Now, sometimes I had this question, where did the 10x go? Okay, if you expand this bracket here, you will retrieve each term of the previous slide, okay? I'll leave that for you to check it out. Just do x plus 5 times x plus 5, you're gonna find all this. Now, to solve this, we will do x plus 5 to the power of 2 equal to 17. We can just square root both sides, okay? Because we want to reduce. We need to find x, so we put the square root because the square root will cancel the power of 2, and then we have left with x. X plus 5 equal to plus minus. Remember, whenever you work out the square root within an equation, it becomes plus minus root 17. Now we can move the 5 over. That makes negative 5 plus minus root 17. Notice this is exactly what you got here. And then if we simplify, we're going to get x is equal to negative 0.88 or x is equal to negative 9.12. Thank you.